Political equivalent of the nuclear option, trying to cast Senator Obama as risky, even dangerous. Let's go to Dana Bash. She's working this story for us. Senator McCain and Governor Palin, they're stepping up the rhetoric against Senator Obama.
They sure are. You know, McCain's aides Wolf this morning told us his speech today would be incredibly harsh, and it certainly was. He said if Obama believes, I should say, a lie is big enough and repeated often enough, it will be believed. Well, welcome to the final push of the behind the polls McCain campaign. A series of scathing rhetorical questions designed to convince voters one thing: you don't really know Barack Obama, and that should worry you.
What does he plan for America? Who is the real Barack Obama? But my friends, you ask such questions, and all you get in response is another angry barrage of insults.
1 month to go and trends moving towards his opponent, John McCain's aides say his central goal now is to sow doubts about Obama.
For a guy who's already authored 2 memoirs, he's not exactly an open book. And where other candidates have to explain themselves in their records, Senator Obama seems to think he's above all that.
Instead of playing up his own prescriptions for the ailing economy, McCain hit Obama for lying about his record, especially Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
To hear him talk now, you'd think he'd always oppose the dangerous practices at these institutions. But there is absolutely nothing in his record to suggest he did. Nothing. Zero. Zippo. Nada.
In his quest to label Obama too risky, McCain mostly stuck to policy. His running mate's task is more personal, stoking concerns about Obama's associations. On the stump, it's been about William Ayers, a 1960s radical whose group bombed U.S. buildings. In 1995, then a college professor, Ayers hosted a campaign coffee for Obama.
Obama held one of his first meetings of his political career in Bill Ayers' living room.
Camp Obama calls it a casual relationship. And now, even though McCain called Obama's controversial pastor Jeremiah Wright off limits, Sarah Palin says he's fair game, telling the conservative columnist Bill Kristol, "I don't know why that association isn't discussed more, because those were appalling things that the pastor had said about our great country." Now, Palin was careful to say it's John McCain's call as to whether the campaign brings up Jeremiah Wright as an issue. Palin's aides say she was simply answering a question honestly, which she has been accused for a long time of not doing enough of. But, well, the reality is that by talking about Wright in a major newspaper with a GOP columnist, Palin already has, by definition, brought him into the dialogue, and if nothing else, sent a signal to outside groups. It might be okay if they do it, too. If
it's good enough for Sarah Palin, it could be good enough for some of these outside groups. Usually they're a little bit more polite in going back and forth. But did I hear you right? Did Senator McCain flatly call Senator Obama a liar today?
He didn't flatly call them a liar, but he used the word liar several times and suggested that that Barack Obama is not exactly to quote Bob Dole however many years ago, but that Barack Obama is not only lying about John McCain's record, but more importantly, with regard to the theme that the McCain campaign is pushing, lying or not telling the truth about his own record.
Dana Bash working the story for us. Thank you. So how bad